We are so excited to have you guys all here to celebrate 10 years of Pitch Breakfast events. So thank you guys so much for coming out. We're going to have a few remarks. We want to share a couple stories with you all, and then we're going to go back to the networking, back to the beer. Jim, you were right there at the beginning. Tell us a little bit about that origin story.
Vic had some connection to the community that would become our panelists, right? And I had some connections with the community that would become our pitchers and our attendees. And so the thinking was, well, on that basis, hey, shoot, we got a venue. Let's, see if we can book this act. We called it Tech Breakfast CLT. I think Vic had been to some kind of tech breakfast before in some other community or something like that. Or Baltimore, okay, there you go. So that's where we got the name from. And so, I would book the acts and promote the show, and then show up and do some of the kind of behind the scenes work and things like that, and kind of let Vic host the show. And it was kind of a miracle that it all worked out.
Well, you know how Juan always starts Pitch Breakfast with that legal slide that says this is, you're not raising money, yada yada yada. That's true. You're not actually trying to raise money from a 5-minute Pitch Breakfast pitch. What you're trying to do is to make some contacts. That could be a mentor, it could be an investor, it could be people that want to join your team. Maybe there's a really good coder out there that wants to join your team. So your goal in Pitch Breakfast should be to walk out with 3 to 5 meetings. Whether that's a coffee meeting or some type of follow-up. That is your goal, and if you just keep it simple like that, I think that you'll be successful.
It's been remarkable to see how the city has grown, and I really think if you look forward over the next 10, 20, 30 years, the real growth is going to come from companies that will be pitching here, right? That we need that base of entrepreneurship to really get things moving, and we can't just rely on the big banks, the big healthcare, etc. We need a much more diverse economy, and the good news is we're beginning to see that.
I hate when people say there's nothing to do in Charlotte, or we don't have this or we don't have that, and that just tells me they're not plugged in and they're not paying attention. So for me, coming to Pitch Breakfast, whether you're a panelist, whether you're pitching, or whether you're just an audience member, you can't build a business, you can't get a job, you can't do any of that stuff by yourself. And building community in that way is going to take you further, and you never know, that might spark an idea that puts you in the pitch seat. So it's worth participating and showing support, because no one wants to pitch to an empty audience.
All right, so we're going to start. We're going to say congratulations on 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and blow that out. 1, 2, 3. All right, thanks everybody for coming out. The bar's open, the hot food's coming out. Stay, mix, mingle. We look forward to seeing you at the next Pitch Breakfast. That'll be March 15th at Queen's University. It's on the website. We look forward to seeing you guys then. Good night.